Let's rewind to 1973, a year of bell-bottoms, Watergate, and wild musical swings. These wanted wonders came fast, hit hard, and vanished like disco smoke. Some of them made the whole world sing, and one of them kicked the door down at number one with a glam rock's roar.
Reaching out for something, touching nothing's all I ever do. My mind is free, you know a melody can move me. And your friends, they all come crawling, slap you on the back and say, hey.
Number 15, The Night the Lights Went Out in Georgia by Vicki Lawrence.
But your young bride ain't home tonight. Since you've been gone, she's been seeing that Amos boy say.
Southern Gothic never sounded so sharp. Vicki Lawrence, mostly known for her TV comedy chops, dropped this haunting revenge tale with all the drama of a primetime special. The song shot straight to number one with those tight string arrangements and Vicki's deadpan delivery, giving it eerie staying power. It's a murder ballad cloaked in the small town secrets and somehow still makes you want to dance while you're solving a crime in your head.
He went off to Andy's house, slipping through the backwoods quiet as a mouse, came upon some track.
And just when you think you've heard it all, the next one hits with orchestral flair and outer space energy. Number 14, also Sprock Zeratus, 2001 by Diodato. What happens when you take a classical theme and inject it with funk, jazz, and cosmic electricity? You get Diodato's explosive one-time chart banger. This Brazilian composer turned Richard Strauss into a spaceship ride. You've probably heard it in film trailers and late-night TV cuts. But in 1973, it climbed all the way to number 2 on the Billboard Hot 100. One moment, you're in a tuxedo concert hall, and the next, you're vibing under disco lights. But if this was outer space jazz, wait till you hear what Moonlight sounds like. Number 13, Dancing in the Moonlight by King Harvest.
Everybody's dancing in the moonlight. We like our fun and we never fight.
Pure sonic joy. This track is like summer, bottled and poured into your ears. King Harvest captured something rare, a perfect harmony between chill and charm. The gentle piano riff, that warm vocal glow, and the dreamy chorus made it a nighttime anthem. Everyone remembers the vibe, even if they forgot the band. Everybody's feeling warm and bright, they sang, and somehow you believed it every time. And speaking of unforgettable, the next one's a rock sprint with yodels, riffs, and complete chaos in the best way. Number 12, Hocus Pocus by Focus. This one's unhinged. Incredible, but unhinged. Dutch prog rock band Focus smashed together flute solos, galloping guitars, and actual yodeling to craft this wild ride. Hocus Pocus sounds like a chase scene through a fantasy movie and a garage jam session at the same time. It peaked at number 9 and left many asking, what did I just listen to? And can I hear it again? This was the kind of song you didn't forget because you couldn't. And now we pivot from prog rock chaos to a soulful slice of interracial love and controversy. Number 11, Brother Louie by Stories. This track didn't just groove, it challenged. Brother Louie told the story of an interracial relationship in the early 70s, and it did it with unflinching lyrics, wrapped in a funky, soulful beat. Stories pushed boundaries, and America listened, enough to send the song to number 1. The bass line, heavy. The message, heavier. It was controversial but undeniable. One-hit wonder? Sure. but this one hit hard. And next, we trade social heat for childhood whimsy and a melody you didn't even know was still living in your memory. Number 10, Playground in My Mind by Clint Holmes.
This world gets me down, and there's no love to be found.
It was sweet, it was strange, and it stuck with you. Clint Holmes gave us a gentle lullaby dressed as a pop single, with kids' voices singing, "My name is Michael, I've got a nickel." The song felt like a dream from your kindergarten nap time. Somehow it reached number 2, proof that in 1973 even innocence had chart power.
Soon I find I'm in a playground in my mind where the children.
It's one of those tracks that sneaks up on you and then never quite leaves. Next, get ready for a family band with serious pop chops and a heartbeat that shook radio speakers everywhere. Number 9, Heartbeat. It's a love beat by the DeFranco family.
To my love sound, feel it getting stronger.
Before the boy bands, there was this, a full-on family pop group led by 13-year-old Tony DeFranco. This track exploded with bubblegum energy. You couldn't escape it. It peaked at number 3 and turned living rooms into dance floors.
It's a good sensation, listen to my heart pound.
There was nothing ironic about it, just pure, polished pop with a driving beat that made young hearts race. It was teen mania in a single vinyl spin. But now we take a sharp turn into guitar flames and smoky water. Number 8, Smoke on the Water by Deep Purple. You know that riff. Everybody knows that riff. It's possibly the most recognizable 4 notes in rock history. Released earlier but smashing U.S. charts in 1973, Smoke on the Water immortalized a real-life casino fire and set beginner guitarists on a lifelong mission. Deep Purple had plenty of hits abroad, but in the U.S., this was the one. Raw, riff-heavy, relentless, and just when you think it can't get more iconic, we slide into the quiet power of a Beatle gone solo. Number 7, Give Me Love, Give Me Peace on Earth by George Harrison. This wasn't just a song, it was a prayer with a backbeat. George Harrison, fresh off the Beatles' breakup, dropped this peaceful plea and watched it soar straight to number 1. The slide guitar weeps, the lyrics whisper, and George's voice, pure devotion. It may be easy to overlook in the shadow of My Sweet Lord, but this track had its own spiritual weight. For a moment in 73, this quiet anthem was louder than anything else on the radio. And now, let's throw glitter and dive headfirst into the sugar rush stomp of glam rock. Number 6, Little Willie by Sweet. The drums hit like candy-coated dynamite. Little Willie was an early warning shot of the glam rock invasion, and Sweet delivered it with glitter boots on fire. That infectious hook. Earworm gold. It raced up to number 3 on the U.S. charts, putting Sweet on the map long before Ballroom Blitz blew the doors off. It was weird, wild, and just catchy enough to live forever in your memory. Next up, a slow-burning cover song that whispered like a secret and still somehow filled the room. Number 5, Do You Wanna Dance by Bette Midler. Yes, that Bette Midler, known for Broadway power and larger-than-life ballads, she took Bobby Freeman's upbeat 50s dance track and turned it into a torch song, slowed down, dripping with longing, and backed by piano and strings. It felt like velvet sadness. Do You Want to Dance became a top 20 hit and proved Midler didn't just perform, she reimagined. But now we shift from the cabaret stage to the country chapel, where redemption, faith, and chart success all collide. Number 4, Why Me? By Chris Christopherson.
Oh, help me, Jesus. I know what I am.
Raw, simple, and deeply human. Why Me? Was Christopherson at his most vulnerable, asking for grace in a song that became his biggest hit. It wasn't flashy, it wasn't slick, but it spoke to millions who felt the same spiritual doubt and quiet hope.
Wasted, so help me, Jesus.
The country gospel sound connected across lines, landing at number 1 on the country chart and breaking into the top 20, a true soul searcher's anthem. Coming up next, a timeless voice floats downstream in one of the smoothest grooves of the decade. Number 3, Drift Away by Dobie Gray.
Oh, let's drift away. Oh, give me the beat, boys, and free my soul.
Give me the beat, boys, and free my soul. You already started singing it, didn't you? Dobie Gray's voice wraps around you like a warm breeze through an open car window. This wasn't just a one-hit wonder. It was a radio staple with a laid-back rhythm and a heartfelt delivery.
Give me the beat, boys, and free my soul. I wanna get lost in your rock and roll and drift away.
Drift Away felt like therapy, disguised as melody. It hit number 5 and never really left the airways. But wait till you hear the next one, a song that made sarcasm sound like a party and launched 1,000 Quentin Tarantino scenes. Number 2, Stuck in the Middle with You by Steelers Wheel.
I don't feel there's something ain't right. I'm so scared in case I fall off my chair.
Dylan-esque vocals, offbeat lyrics, a groove that smirks. Stuck in the Middle was the anti-love song of 1973, and it slid into the top 10 with effortless charm. Decades later, it found a new life in Reservoir Dogs, and that ear-cutting scene seared into pop culture forever.
I am stuck in the middle with you. Yes, I'm stuck in the middle with you.
The irony is rich. This lighthearted track came from a band that split right after, Lightning in a Bottle. And now for the number 1 spot, get ready to be blitzed by a glam rock riot that still echoes through the stadium speakers today. Number 1, The Ballroom Blitz by Sweet. Chaos, power, glitter. The Ballroom Blitz was the loudest whisper of glam rock's takeover, and it hit like a sugar-fueled hurricane. Sweet's second entry on this list, but this one earned its crown. The guitars slice, the vocals shout, and the energy unmatched. Though it didn't chart in the U.S. until later, it defined 1973 for glam heads and rebels across the pond. If you've ever wanted to throw your own rock opera in your bedroom, this was your soundtrack. And if this list brought back memories or gave you new gems to explore,
Man in the back is ready to crack as he raises his hands to the sky. And the girl in the corner is everyone's fun, and she could kill you with a wink.
that was 15 forgotten one-hit wonders from 1973 you need to hear. A wild ride through a year where artists dropped timeless anthems and then disappeared into legend. Which track hit you the hardest? Which one took you back to a time, a place, or a feeling you thought you'd forgotten? In the next episode, we're diving into the smoothest soul cuts of 1974, where lush harmonies and slow grooves ruled the night. Click the video on your screen to keep the rhythm going. Drop a like and subscribe for more soul deep dives into the music that moved us. 1973 gave us lightning in a bottle brilliance, but if you really want to feel how soul music kissed the charts a year later, you're not gonna want to miss what's next. Sometimes the songs we forget are the ones that never stop playing in our hearts.